With no sequester deal in sight, the White House says air travel will go haywire if the automatic cuts kick in. A report released by the Obama administration warns that average wait times could increase by 30 to 50%. Peak wait times might grow to 4 hours or more, and the FAA may need to furlough nearly all of its 47,000 employees. But our next guest says this scenario is an exaggeration. Joining us now is the chairman of the House Committee on Transportation and Infrastructure, Pennsylvania Congressman Bill Shuster. Good morning, Congressman.
Good morning, Allison.
Okay, so you say that this whole scenario that we've heard from the administration is an exaggeration. 47,000 FAA employees won't need to be furloughed?
Well, absolutely. This is a false alarm. There's no financial background, no financial data to back this up. If you look at over the last decade, the FAA has, or the flights into the United States have gone down by 27%. The FAA's budget's gone up by 41%. There's plenty of money there. They need to sharpen their pencil. They need to get down to work to look at other places where they can move this money around, and they can do that
Such
in
as,
the FAA's budget.
And Congressman, if they don't want to lay off anyone, and I'm sure they don't, and we don't want to have longer wait times, what could they cut?
Well, they have non-operational personnel accounts up to $2.7 billion. That's things like supplies and travel and conferences. They've had over the last 7 years, 18,000 of their employees have gone to conferences. So they can cut out those kinds of things before they have to cut into the muscle of the FAA. It's just poor financial management, and that's been the history of the FAA. They need to get down to business. They need to look at it like a private company does and says, we're in tough times. Let's figure out how to become more productive, and let's figure out where we can cut and make sure that safety isn't sacrificed.
Speaking of safety, Janet Napolitano, Secretary of Homeland Security, has said that she is concerned about national security. Do you have any fear that there will be TSA agents that are cut and somehow there will be terrorists that can sneak in?
Once again, the TSA, you've seen flights, passengers level have been flat in this country, but yet the TSA workers have increased by 3,000 members. You've also got risk-based assessment and pre-screening that makes their job a little bit easier. So we have the people in place. I do not believe, properly managed, that we will not have any kind of problems with TSA or the FAA.
I like your thinking, Congressman. I mean, it's optimistic, but do you feel confident that as of tomorrow, obviously these cuts won't kick in right away, but let's say as of 2 months from now, there won't be longer waits at airports because of the sequester?
If the FAA and TSA and the Department of Transportation do their job, get down to business, sharpen their pencil, figure out ways to cut places, to make sure that safety and security are in place, I believe it can happen. But this administration has to get down to business. Sequestration was the president's idea, and now he thinks it's a bad idea. The House of Representatives has twice acted to pass bills so that we can avert sequestration. So the administration needs to get down to business.
Congressman Bill Shuster, thanks so much for giving them a suggestion of how to avoid this doomsday scenario. Great to talk to you.
Thank you very much, Allison.
All right, our entitlement nation.